Hi, it's Pat here from Letters to My Sister. I had to go to the post office today, so guess what? I went past 2 op shops on the way to the post office and 2 on the way back. Pretty soon, it'll only be 1 on the way there because one of my op shops is closing. Well, it's Good Sammy's, so they've got lots of op shops, and they'll be just closing up 1 but moving down the road. Now, these are not in any particular order. I found at one place lots more of these pretty embroidered doilies. I just can't help myself. There's so much work gone into these. So I'll be listing some creative sewing kits for some, especially the damaged ones. It's like a little child's handkerchief. That's pretty. And I think these ones are for bread baskets. Actually, these ones were all in pretty good condition. Oh no, that one's got some stains on it. And it would help if it was up the right way too. Makes the stains even brighter. And there's 2 matching ones with that. So this one, this is linen. I can feel that, but it's got some mighty big holes up here. But as well utilize someone else's beautiful work in your embroidery pieces, so that can be cut and used for something creative. It's just a shame to see it wasted. Same with these. This one's got some bluebirds. Oops, let me open it. It's so pretty, but a massive big hole right in here. This one's pretty, but the actual edging is torn down here. This one's had some, I think, probably cigarette burns from back in the day when everyone smoked. Quite a few. There's a bit of brown around that one, which is why they look like they might be cigarette burns. Perhaps the ashtray was sitting in the middle of the table. And yeah, I know. I did used to smoke. Thank goodness I don't anymore, or I would be absolutely broke. Now, this was actually a Valance. And look at it's got a broderie on glaze. It's not super old, but such a lovely design. If I can get that up. I have sold some of this recently to one of our lovely Etsy customers, and she was going to use this top part as a camisole for some shorty pajamas, I think. And this would, because it is a it's actually a Valance, there's a whole lot of the plain poly cotton in the middle that could make the pants part of it, or they could all be out of that. Anyway, that's a thought. That's really nice, and that works out at quite a bargain if you keep an eye out for stuff like that. So yeah, some pretties there. Oh, this little buckles, I'll take them out of there. I did just Google these before I brought them out. They're from an Australian company. Doesn't say that they're made elsewhere. I think they had a factory over in Sydney. I'd say 1970s by the colour, and also, and apparently that's about the period from 1970s to early 2000s that this company, Walkers, was in business. So they're quite vintage. They're really nice. I wouldn't, well, I don't wear belts. I don't have a waistline anymore. But as a clasp, I would use it as a clasp, either on a scarf or around the neckline of a caftan type of top. So you don't have to use these things as buckles as they originally intended. Now, what's in here? Oh look, I just have lots of fun. I have lots of fun at the Oppie Shoppies. Now, this one just had lots of pieces of sort of patchworking fabrics, which have various uses. There's that one, and just a polka dot in the grey, which was nice. Then there's this one even had a little note. You can have this material if you like. I won't use it. Thank you very much, whoever that was. This one's got motorbikes. Be nice for shorty pajamas for a little boy. Put that in the Etsy shop, I will. There was a couple others. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. I've already got some Batman fabric in our Etsy shop, so I'll add those to that listing. And then there's a couple more. this is this little scrappy piece with owls on it. I think you might want it that way actually, which I rather like. This is much heavier. Well, it's only medium weight, but it's, yeah, kind of heavier cotton. Duck, maybe. What would they call them? There, that's just trying to get that in there. What else? Oh, here's an embroidery that someone barely started. They've actually just done a couple of the leaves up here. But what a lovely embroidery. You know, you wouldn't even have to finish embroidering that. Oh, look, her hat's been done. So someone's gone around the edge of her hat and made the ribbon, a little bit down the sleeve, and that flower. I don't know if you could maybe make cover, use some of that for the cover of a journal, something. Maybe someone would just like to finish it off. Now, look, I know Dale's going to say, why did you buy sequins? I had a shop full of sequins in the 1980s, but I don't have many silver ones. And I was going to put together some sort of Halloween packs, and silver might go. Anyway, for that price, I just thought, what the heck, I'm getting them. So that was that lot. Just a bit of lace, because I can't help buying lace. Oh, that's the right way, when it's a good price. A book that I do not intend on reading because it's in a language that I don't know exactly what it is. Chinese, I guess. I don't know. But this sort of stuff is great for collage. So Dale sells heaps of old vintage pages in our Etsy shop. So I'll probably list some, but just foreign language pages. And I've got already some Polish and German, maybe some French, definitely Japanese. So I've got a few foreign language books. This one probably just for college, it's just a music manuscript book. Oh, you know, collage or paid book pages, something like that. Couple of packs of cards, simply because we sell packs of cards and then people collage and decorate the backs and use them as little pocket cards, that sort of thing, place markers in their books. This one's got Las Vegas on it. This one's still in its plastic. Interestingly enough, it's actually made in Hong Kong, but it's Vegas cards. You know, always cover over the top of the whole thing, you know. Okay, now, oops. Oh, this one's sliding down the hill. A couple of vintage books. Here's a little baby knitting book, baby pattern knitting book, which is sweet. I don't even know how to knit, but it's got some lovely pictures in it. And this one, here's while Mum's knitting baby's clothes, Dad's working on his practical stuff, drafting and designing. That's not done anymore. It's all done on computer, isn't it? Practical World. So for I don't know, some of the young ones, the purpose of banks, I would say profit making. It's in there at the moment anyway. Just some scrapbook paper, that's for me to use. This is quite pretty. Now this, look, I haven't even opened it up, but I just thought, oh, what are these really old stickers? These ones, farmyard animals, or we've got jungle animals or zoo. These ones look really old. Made in England. Are they stickers? What's written on the back? Just wild duck, wilde Indian, canards sauvages, and pato silvestre, wildenten, and then something in Arabic of some sort to say what they are. Yeah, geese. It's got all the different ways to say geese in different languages. Anyway, they look kind of old. And then here's something with some push-out pages. more of the, are they stickers? Arctic foxes and things. They look like they might be from, you know, those old sticker books. Come out of there. Oh, more of the lovely farmyard animals and chickens and all bees and I don't know how they've stuck this down. Hang on. Give me a moment. Oh, boy. They stuck that down well. Oh, I love the bugs. I do love bugs. Beautiful bee. Oh, there are more on the back. Oh, so I will, these would have to be, well, I'll Google them to see maybe if I can find out where they originated. I might actually reproduce those if they're out of copyright and make them into stickers. I'm actually working on some bee related stuff at the moment. Spring's coming to Australia and people might want to work on some bee journals to celebrate all the flowers. Ah, there we go. That was a mammoth effort. I think there was no oxen, buffalo. Don't mind me. Okay, a very old Better Homes and Gardens. Lynches and Brunches. I noticed this one had, someone's already cut a page. They've taken out the front page, I think, which had the date in it. And they've taken cutting out of here. But that's okay, because, you know, I'd probably use this for collage myself. I just look at these pictures. Aren't they gorgeous? I reckon they're 1950s and 60s. But I'll do a Google search on this one and see where it goes. Lovely. Yum, yum. These are fairly modern, I think, because they're on a synthetic background. They are rather nice though, and they would wrap around and make a nice cover, you know, on a journal or something, if you didn't use them actually as doilies, of course. Yeah, quite attractive. I'm sure that some of our clever Etsy crafters will find something for them. Now, I don't even know what I got here and if it was good value. A couple of brand new tea towels, it said, but I saw this colour inside and thought that's nice. And it is, isn't it? It's got the onions on it. And what was this one? Oh, an Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine warm upon your face. Sorry, that's because it was on the line there. The rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Oh, and there's the green, green grass of home. It's pure linen, old Dublin, and it's made in Ireland. Oh, that's actually very nice. Just some buttons that were pretty, like, because I don't have enough buttons, as my friends and my sister will attest. No, Pat, you didn't have anywhere near enough buttons. This is a baby's quilt, and it was so cheap, I just had to get it. Now, we've got a horse, pony, a little lamb, a pig, and a duck over here. And what else? A cow and a turkey. I know it's upside down for me. Anyway, nice that the people can actually like creative stitch over the top, or I'm not sure if I'll see. That will cost such a bomb to post. That's the problem with these things. Postage is so expensive. So it might be sacrilegious, but I might have to just cut that up. Oh, just some cute little embroidered serviette napkin things. that were fairly inexpensive. So I thought, well, they would go in with creative sewing kits or something like that. Here's another one. This one's really nice, actually. A lovely flower. It's got some cut work in it, that one too. Yeah, I seem to find ducks today. This is actually a little curtain, I think. Yeah, sort of cafe curtain. Might see if I can try using that to dye over, or as a jelly print thing, or I don't know. That price, it was worth playing. Here's another little baby's quilt. This was like, I don't know, $1 or something, but isn't that sweet? Nice colours, pretty on the back. Can do something with that. And golly, was that it? I thought there was more. It feels like there was more. Anyway, it was awesome fun. So cheers, and see you in the Etsy shop soon. You'll see some of these things and say, oh yeah, Pat showed us that one. I hope. Bye.